everybody, Delorme here, and today I'm going to show you how to make this tiny baby doll. So let's get started. You see the pattern in here, but I'm going to attach it in a separate file. This one is a soft cotton knit for the skin. You can use any soft and stretchy fabric for the dress and hat. This is a Nikki velour. Socks for under the skin. Going to need embroidery flosses for hair, eyes and mouth, some pins, measurement tape, and something to blush the doll. And this one is toy stuffing. It's a polyester, but you can use the materials you prefer. Fold the fabric so the back of the fabric is towards me, and put a pattern on it, and I'm going to trace around it and a stitch. You can hand stitch or use a sewing machine. I'm doubling up the socks because it is so thin, and going to separate the fibers from the stuffing, so it's not going to have any lump or bump. Then try to squeeze it, so we're going to have a kind of firm head. Then measure around, and it's going to be about 10 centimeters. And then gather it and secure it with a needle and thread. This step is optional. You can choose not to do this one. Is just basically is creating a dent or sculpting the head for where the eyes are going to be in the middle of the face. If the doll head is big, this step is going to make a big difference, but for such tiny doll head, not much, so you can easily skip this step. Also, the next step, which is sculpting the nose, just adding few stitches to kind of create a bump where the nose is going to be, but you can just choose not to do it again because the doll is so tiny. Only two of my tiny dolls, they have this sculpting done, which I can zoom it out, you can see. The rest of them didn't. Now for the main head, we have to put the underhead, so inside the fabric, which is for the skin. And I'm kind of keeping it tight with my hand and going to pin where I'm going to stitch. So taking the head out, and I'm going to stitch from the top until about, let's say, 10-12 centimeters. Okay, now here I'm back stitched, and then reverse the that tube. Going to gather the top, just stitching around it and then pulling it. Okay, I already trimmed a little bit of that under her head. Then I'm going to start adding some stuffing here. So this step is really important, that we don't gather under the neck until the stuffing is added. If we gather first without adding stuffing, then we're going to have lots of creases and folds under the neck, and that's not going to be nice. So I'm going to lightly stuff it, not too much, just as much as just fills the tube softly, and then I stitch and gather the other end. Now using a thread, secure it at the back, and just go around where the neck is, and again finish the thread and secure it at the back. So as you see, the head has no crease, no fold, it's just looking perfect. Now just select a thread of your choice, like the color you want for the eye. I'm using the full 6 strands of the embroidery floss and a bigger eye needle. And same with the mouth. Mouth is going to be halfway from the nose and the chin, or the neck. Now I'm going to use a bigger eye needle so I can pass 3 different shades of the embroidery floss for the hair. You can just use one shade, but I like to have a little bit of highlight character. Then maybe just 2 loops or 1 loop, or maybe just no hair. It's up to you. Don't forget some tiny cuts where the curves are in the dress. Don't cut through the stitches though. Then reverse, then fold a little bit where the neckline is, and then stitch. Then I'm going to add some stuffing. I'm not going to stuff it heavily, just keep it light and soft and cuddly, or it's going to turn to like a bulky, chunky doll, which is not going to be nice. That should be enough. Then we put the neck inside, and then we pull a thread from on the dress. I mean, we're not going to pull the neck. We don't want to create any crease on that neck. So then, just with few stitches, we connect the dress to the neck. No more pulling. Really want to keep that neck crease free. Okay, Here I'm going to measure where the hat is going to be from the back of the neck all over the hair, and then going back to the same point at the back of the neck. So it's like 10.5 centimeter. Then I'm going to mark that 10.5, okay, considering the seam allowance. I'll draw a curve. And then if the hat is like, let's say 9 centimeters tall, measure it, and that's going to be the shape of the hat. So I'm going to fold it and stitch here, and I'll be back. Okay, then we reverse the hat. Just try it to see if it's a good fit. Yeah. Okay, fold and stitch around the hat. Then we're going to do the same thing as we did with the dress. So just put a hat on the doll, and with few stitches we just connect the hat to the head. This is optional too, just to me it adds a little character to the top of the hat. And we use this, it's a toy blush I got from an Etsy seller years ago. We don't use it directly on the doll face, we rub it on another, like a soft cotton, and then we use the cotton to blush. A little bit on the nose too, it looks really cute. Then you can add it to any box for any occasion, Christmas, or a heart shape for Valentine's, or I just don't know, a lot of cute boxes or shapes out there. You can select your own tin. I think that makes every child happy to open a tin and see such a cute doll inside it. And of course for Christmas you can hang this one on a Christmas tree. I hope you found my video helpful and you're going to make lots of cute tiny little dolls. Goodbye.